Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we are going to be rebuilding the Carolina Panthers. And as a little side challenge for myself, if the Carolina Panthers do not win a Super Bowl within 3 years of me rebuilding, which I will sim all 3 seasons, I will have to discard DJ Moore card in Madden Ultimate Team, which is the most expensive Carolina Panthers player. Okay, so first things first, we are going to have to re-sign any players that are not here. So try and re-sign this kicker, and he's going out to free agency. Dante Foreman, I feel like he's a very good player, and I think we can use him in our 3-year span. I'll increase the salary to about 3.6 million. Maybe we can draft another running back, but he is definitely a great staple. Why not add to our defensive tackle depth? Give him 2.9 million, like a 4 million bonus, and yeah, we got him for a decent price. Okay, so we are probably gonna draft Anthony Richardson in the draft. That is my plan on what to do at the quarterback position, because this is the current state of the team. We have Matt Corral at quarterback, which will hopefully change. We've got a subpar O-line. O-line not terrible, but definitely can use some improvement. Receiving core, it's pretty good, but it's definitely not the best. And then running back, we got decent running backs. I feel like we can use these guys, but we can also draft somebody too. And looking at the defense, it's a very, very good defense with Brian Burns. He is an insane player and the best on this defense probably. And then we got great corners and a decent safety core, but we definitely need to work on some of the linebackers and interior besides Derek Brown, and maybe a right end. Alright, so we're gonna start signing players. We are a 78 right now. Let's see who is there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see if I can get Jordan Poyer, and I put a pretty good money out there for him. He'll be a great safety to add. And then we very, very badly need a wide receiver, and I think Odell Beckham Jr. can do just that. Let's try and give him about 14 million with about an 8.7 million bonus, and let's see if that's close. It's a pretty good strength. Let's see, we're not at the top though. I'm gonna see what I can do with James Bradbury, and oops, I just increased the wrong thing. I'm gonna give James Bradbury a pretty good deal because I feel like he's pretty good option at cornerback, just to add some depth in there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and sign Mike Gesicki. I think he's a pretty good tight end that we can add. Worst case scenario, we don't get him, but not bad. Alright, let's see who signed with us. Okay, Jordan Poyer did not sign with us. Odell did not. No one but James Bradbury signed with us, and Von Bell. And then we also got Mike Gesicki. Okay, let's see who's still left in free agency. Miles Sanders is still there. I mean, I don't see why not take him. He really wants to come to Carolina, and I mean, he's pretty cheap. I think we can get him at like 6.6 million. Alright, so we are officially done with free agency, and we brought our team up to an 81 overall now. Not bad. We were able to land Miles Sanders, and we were also able to bring in a tight end in Mike Gesicki, and we also did get some upgrades on defense, such as Denzel Perryman and Von Bell, which I'm probably going to try and get him somewhere else. We also, by the way, got James Bradbury. Okay guys, so I'm kind of looking for players to add, and I was just happening to mess around, and I think this is a pretty good deal to trade Mike Gesicki for Mike Williams. I think it's 100% worth it to get a stud wide receiver for a decent tight end, which we have plenty of tight end depth, and I think we're completely fine at that position. And it was just more of an addition just to add more depth and get a true number one, but I think it's worth it to get a great wide receiver to pair up with DJ Moore. Alright guys, so I officially was able to get us a very good right end and Montez Sweat for 2 4ths and a 5th round. Alright guys, we did a trade to officially grab a few more draft picks for this year. which we did give away Von Bell, but he was a backup anyway, so we really didn't need him, and we were able to get a second and a third round pick. Alright guys, so it's the moment we've all been waiting for, the draft. Let's see. Alright, so we are officially going to be picking none other than Anthony Richardson. He's a great player, and welcome Anthony Richardson to the team. Hidden development, and yeah. Alright guys, I have officially decided on drafting Darnell Washington to be our tight end, and it looks like it's a pretty good idea. He's already a hidden development trait, which is always good. We are gonna bring in Rashee Rice. Let's see, hidden development, we love to see it. With the second round pick, I'm gonna go ahead and grab us a cornerback. Hidden development, that's actually really good. Alright, we needed a free safety pretty badly, and we'll bring in Del Pettis. Normal development trait, not the greatest, but maybe he'll be a good overall. So there weren't really that many great options at defensive tackle. However, I'm just gonna bring in Keanu Benton. Maybe a normal development rate, but maybe we got lucky and he's a pretty good overall. Alright guys, in the fifth round, I'm gonna pick up Zay Flowers as our wide receiver. Alright guys, we are done with the draft, and let's take a draft recap. Is what overall and such. Alright, so we're gonna be looking at this. So Anthony Richardson, 75 overall. That is a great overall for him. Darnell Washington, tight end, is a very good overall too. I mean, we got some pretty good steals, like Zay Flowers is 72. Yet again, I don't know why he fell to the 5th round. I don't know if it was just this draft class that I downloaded that was bad at that, but yeah. And then defensive tackle, 64. Alright guys, we are in week 1 of the 2023 season, and our lineup has officially gone up from about a 78 overall to an 82. This lineup is much more improved. We got a great tight end now, a very competent O-line, and then now this defense is looking pretty good. Alright guys, I'm gonna sim to the playoffs. Let's see if we can at least make it into the playoffs year 1. And we were second in our division, which 3 teams finished 10-7, and the Saints finished first. But yeah, looking at the stats, we had the 23rd overall offense and the 9th overall defense, which I think the defense probably carried us. And we did have 477 points scored though. Alright, let's see what we can do. Can we win the first playoff game against the 13-4 Rams? And we won. And just to prove it to you guys, I did not force any of the wins. Let's see, regular season, I did not force any wins this entire season, so just to prove to you guys I'm not forcing any wins or playing any games. And yeah, so we officially won that game against the Rams 35-17. Let's see, can we win in season 1? And we made it to the NFC Championship. If in season 1 we are able to pull off a Super Bowl, I would be genuinely happy. Let's see, Arizona, pretty good team, and looking at it, we officially won 35-28 and are playing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Alright, so they're officially playing the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna sim this game. I'm gonna go in this game and just super sim it. Alright guys, we are gonna sim to the end of the game. Let's see who will win first year if we can get this done. And we're already at 14-0, 21-0. I am very impressed with how our team's doing in year 1. And the Carolina Panthers are Super Bowl champions, 29-7 against the Kansas City Chiefs. That is a very insane year to rebuild in. 10-7, second in our division. Anthony Richardson, rookie year, is able to make it all the way to the Super Bowl. Let's finish this game. So yeah, we are officially Super Bowl champions. Let's view the yearly awards. Patrick Mahomes won league MVP, and Anthony Richardson did not come top 10. However, let's look. Defensive player of the year went to Devontae Smith. Defensive player, and let's see, the moment of truth. And the Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Hendon Hooker of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Anthony Richardson with a close second. Defensive Rookie of the Year, no one on our team. Yeah, so this team didn't have like a whole bunch of superstars, but it was a very good, collectively, it was a very good overall team to have. And I'm just gonna go ahead and continue and sim the rest of the 3 seasons anyway, which honestly, I'm kind of surprised and impressed with how we were able to win the Super Bowl in year 1.
Alright, year 2, we did not make it to the Super Bowl, and we were dead last in our division.
So from a Super Bowl year to a dead last year, definitely a very interesting transition. Alright guys, so I went all the way into the next season, and just to say the very least, Matt Rule was fired from the Carolina Panthers, which in reality this would have been Frank Reich, but Carolina was unable to make it to the playoffs yet again. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and yeah, we won our Super Bowl in year 1, so we do not have to discard the DJ Moore card. However, we were unable to win any of the other seasons, which is really just a bummer. But yeah, overall I think we did a pretty good job of rebuilding. See you guys in the next video.